Hello chess fans, welcome back to another video. In previous 4 videos we were talking about variation of Grand Prix attack with e4, c5, f4 and d5. And now when white takes on d5, black can play queen d5 or knight to f6, which we already analyzed in previous videos. Now instead of d5 there's lots of different moves that black can play. There is move like knight to c6 or d6 or e6 or knight to f6, g6 also. So let's analyze now move g6. When black played g6, he wants to fianchetto his bishop, dark square bishop on g7, and he will have from g7 he will attack the big diagonal. He will be very good bishop, and that's why against this bishop we will play move. We will put our rock solid pawn structure with d4, e5, c3, and this pawn chain will be good against the black bishop. That's why in this variation, as I said before, it was flexible to play first f4 then knight c3, because in some variations we don't need knight c3, we need c3, like this variation for example. So now black played bishop g7, and now it's time for making our wall for bishop c3. Great move. Okay, black continues to develop knight f6, attacking the e4 pawn. We attack the knight. He moved to the center, and now d4. Look how it looks like now. This strong pawn chain from b2, c3, d4, e5, f4 is so strong against black dark square bishop. Okay, the game continued. He took on d4, we took on d4, d6, now undermining this pawn chain, and now knight c3. The idea of this move is if black capture on c3, then we will again have pawn here, which is protecting our central squares. Black took on e5, we took from d to e5. Now knight is attacked 2 times. Black needs to do something with his knight. He's attacked with knight and with the queen. So he took on c3, and now we prevent black of castling, exchanging the queens and taking this knight. And this is where variation ends. Now I will show you my game against Grandmaster, Slovenian Grandmaster Tratar Marko, where I managed to win in only 25 moves. So you will see that this variation is not so good for black. Okay, he tried to undermine the pawn chain. We take, he takes. Now we have weak c3 pawn, but black has weak e7 pawn, so the game is about even now. But white is a little bit better. Bishop d2, defending the pawn, developing move knight to c6, developing move bishop d3, moving king to safety on c7, moving king to safety with castling, rook to d8, he attacked my bishop, I need to move my bishop, he again attacked my bishop, and now I didn't want to take, because if I take on f5, he will take with his pawn, and then these 2 pawns together can be less weak than if it's this one alone on e7. So I didn't take on f5, I defend my bishop with rook e1, he exchanged bishops, and he started to play a little bit aggressively. Now he's attacking my c3 pawn, I defended pawn, he's attacking the d2 bishop 2 times and defending only once, so I moved my bishop. He came to back rank. I denied to capture the rook. He came another rook, he wants to go to a5. I move my king from pin, rook e1 to g1 pin. He played rook a5, and now, can you see the move? Knight to d4. Idea of this move is to threaten knight to e6 and knight to f8 to take the pawn. So knight to a6 and then knight to f8, attacking the two pawns. But what black did here was worse than what I threatened. He took the knight with the bishop, and this is very bad move, because now when I take, now his knight is pinned. I'm threatening to take on a7, and he opened bishop diagonal attacking his rook, so he couldn't defend both e7 and rook on a5. So he played rook a4, and when I took on e7, he resigned. I mean, this position is not so bad for black to resign, but ending is much better for white. Thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe, and comment if you have something to comment about. Bye bye.